This is the poster reveal for Slaughterhouse-Five by Vonnegut. First, we will touch on why the book was banned. The book was banned for two reasons. The first reason was its abundance of obscene language, sexual imagery, mentions of homosexuality, and lack of patriotism. Although this may not be a problem for older readers, many schools and libraries view these ideas as inappropriate and even called them anti-American, anti-Christian, and anti-Semitic. The other reason the novel was banned was Vonnegut's moral challenge to war. At this time, war was viewed as honorable, dangerous, and serious. This new and disgraceful view of war disturbed many readers and caused them to report it in attempts to censor it. Slaughterhouse-Five's censorship dates back many years, starting in 1972, where it was banned in public schools in Oakland County, Michigan, and continued for many decades, with the most recent banning occurring in 2011 at Republic High School in Missouri. Next, I will give a short synopsis of Vonnegut's novel. Slaughterhouse-Five follows protagonist Billy Pilgrim as he becomes unstuck in time and abducted by aliens called Tralfamadorians. The story shifts between different points of Billy's life, including his experiences as a soldier in World War II, his time in prison of war camp, and his married life. Through dark humor and surreal description, the novel critiques the horrors of war and questions the concept of free will. The recurring phrase, "so it goes," underscores the inevitability of death and suffering, emphasizing the novel's fatalistic tone. Next, we will dive into Vonnegut's life and explore his awards. Vonnegut was born on November 11, 1922, in Indiana to a family who struggled during the Great Depression. As a teenager, he fell in love with writing and continued this passion at Cornell University. However, he could not stay in college for long, as he was drafted to the U.S. Army for World War II. His horrific experiences in war, particularly the firebombing of Dresden in 1945, influenced his most famous work, Slaughterhouse-Five. Vonnegut won many awards, including the Sion Award in 1973, Prometheus Award in 2019, and the induction into the Science Fiction Hall of Fame in 2015. Next, we will explain the purpose of the image on the poster. Perhaps the most prominent component of the image is Billy Pilgrim getting abducted by the Tralfamadorian ship. However, as you can see, the ship isn't a spaceship, it is actually a military combat helmet. The abduction itself represents Billy Pilgrim's way to cope with the idea of war. On Tralfamador, the aliens believe that everything happens simultaneously and all events are inevitable. Billy found this philosophy interesting and tried to make sense of the war using it. The Tralfamadorian ship as a military combat helmet symbolizes Billy's inescapable connection to war. Although he does find peace on Tralfamador with the aliens' philosophy, he is still questioning the idea of war and is influenced by its effects. Anywhere Billy goes in the novel, his trauma of combat remains present, illustrating the lasting impact of violence on the human mind. The abundant use of white missiles around the Tralfamadorian ship represents the firebombing of Dresden, one of the most important life events of Billy. The random size and placement of each missile represents the very sporadic and uncontrollable bombing that happened in Dresden. Finally, the prominent red color throughout the poster symbolizes blood and brutality of war, but also the emotional weight of Billy's memories. This book is a 10 out of 10 read, and you will love it too. So it goes.